Before I got to college, everyone told me that I'd meet all types of people there. I'd meet liberals, conservatives, libertarians, communists, anarchists. And I thought, communists? Anarchists? There's no way I'll meet someone that far out. And then one day in junior year, I looked in the mirror and went, oh my God, I'm the anarchist that people meet. They were really right. Not only were there tons of different people here with tons of different opinions, but also we all mushed ourselves together, and that made us change and grow. This diversity forced us to be empathetic, and that process was sometimes uncomfortable. For me, this growth mostly happened while singing in my a cappella group, the Alley Cats. When the business manager was stressed because we were running late to a gig, I had to understand that stress, and I had to be on time for the next gig to support him. When we were all tired and cranky after a concert, we had to understand each other's irritability and to forgive each other's moodiness, even when it was unfairly directed at one of us. More importantly, when I said something I thought was innocuous and it hurt someone, whether it be about gender, race, sex, beauty, food, love, body, mental health, family, or anything else, I had to understand that there was a reason for why what I said hurt them. And it didn't really matter if I understood that reason. At school, I was forced to grow to be sensitive to a wider range of experiences, and to learn that even if someone's behavior didn't always make sense to me, I could trust that they were reacting in a way that made the most sense for them, given their experience. But even though I was learning to empathize with others, I was slow to apply this understanding to myself. One of my biggest challenges in college was sleep. In my first year, I pulled all-nighters about once a week, and most other nights I slept for 3 or 4 hours. I stayed up late because I found it difficult to get motivated to work, and because I dreaded having to get up in the mornings, which was often difficult for me too. I felt a lot of self-loathing about these bad habits. I got mad at myself, blaming myself for not trying hard enough to sleep. I scolded myself for feeling a lack of motivation towards schoolwork, and eventually towards everything. But looking back, I really did try my best to sleep more. I bought a calendar and would put star-shaped stickers on every day I slept 7 hours or more. I set phone alarms with motivational messages to remind me to go to sleep at the right times. I went to the Good Life Center to talk about how I could feel less dread in the mornings. So how can these two things coexist? How could I be trying my best to sleep on time and also be feeling intense self-blame for the fact that I wasn't getting any better? I got lucky, because 3.5 years later, I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. And I could finally let go of the idea that it was my fault. I wasn't a lazy bastard. I just had bipolar disorder. But once that release had happened, I asked myself, why did I need the diagnosis to do that? Why did I need the diagnosis to be kind to myself? Why did I wait? Why didn't I trust that my actions freshman year were me trying my best given the circumstances, just like I had learned to trust the Alley Cats when I didn't understand their actions? I think it's hard to show yourself compassion the way you would for other people. But I think it's even harder to show your past self, your younger self, compassion the way you would for other people. And I think that's the lesson I'm supposed to learn in this moment. At school, we learn to treat others with kindness by working intimately with people on projects we care deeply about. Whether we were on the football team, mock trial, or in the Alley Cats, we've all clashed with passionate people and have become better for it. As we leave these circles, I think it's time for us to turn these lessons inward. In the near future, when we stumble through the inevitable hiccups of our new journeys, that means being understanding with ourselves and showing ourselves the compassion we learned to show others. It means forgiving yourself when you spill coffee on the brand new printer at your brand new job, and being gentle with yourself when you don't have a job. No matter where you are in life, respecting the intelligence of your former self means putting aside anything you might wish you had done differently. And no matter where you end up in life, being empathetic towards yourself will mean taking a look around you and saying, even if I don't understand what is going on with me, I trust that I'm doing my best. Thank you, class of 2020. Good luck and congratulations.